Hello Gemini, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading from the 4th to the 10th of November 2019 for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you're well, Gemini. So we have 5 cards at the top, all clarified by a separate Rider-Waite tarot deck. The past, the present, challenges, advice from tarot and outcome, or advice from spirit and outcome. I've got a couple of reading cards and also an angel card too, Gemini. So let's start with the past position. So we have the King of Cups and we have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is when you're deeply hurt by someone's actions or by their words. It's something that you can't take back or they can't take back. And it leaves you flawed for a period of time. Could well be from a Scorpio, and you know the King of Cups is love energy, relationship energy. So it might well be that a Scorpio has hurt you deeply in some way, or a water sign. Either way, Gemini, as energies, the Ten of Wands, you see these dark clouds. That's what's going on inside your mind, inside your inner world. And this sun is rising in the distance and it's pushing the dark clouds away. Because this is a 10, it says it's time to release this Ten of Swords energy. Whatever hurt you in the past, it's time to let go because there's a new day, a new dawn here. Now, the King of Cups as an energy, not as a person, has a great message actually, because he sits in the middle of the ocean, and the ocean is miles and miles deep. And water in tarot represents our emotions, our feelings, how we feel about situations and people. You know, we as human beings, I do say we're made up of 70-75% water. So we are ruled by our emotions naturally. And he's mastered his emotions because he rises above the ocean, to sit on top of it. And there's a message for you now to rise above situations that have flawed you in the past, to embrace the new. Remember that Scorpion energy is the Death card. There is transformation here. There is a sense of rising from the ashes here as well, of something that's gone, to embrace the new. So I feel for some of you it's a very powerful message. So in the present, Gemini, I love the fact that the King of Wands has appeared in your reading. We have the Five of Swords and the King of Wands. I think you're taking control of a situation. I don't feel the King of Wands. I mean, it could be the same person, to be honest. There's two kings. The King of Wands could be somebody who's offering you an opportunity to move forward. It could be a fire sign. Could be linked with something that you're very passionate about, or could be to do with careers and business. As energies, the Five of Swords it is choosing your battles wisely. And you see how this king has his back to this card. I just feel for some of you, there is a feeling now of rising above things that have flawed you in the past. And you're refocusing on what is in front of you, on where you're going, on new opportunities, on refocusing your passions, your desires, your drive. You're taking the lead in your own life. This is about taking control, taking the lead. There's a confidence as well with the King of Wands, and there's an energy. There's an authority, an assertion of your own power now. And I feel that you're turning your back. You haven't got time for people or situations that are going to waste your time or bring you down or cause you conflict or cause you to feel unsettled. It's a big message, but I definitely feel that this is you in a way, turning your back on something that just isn't healthy anymore. This can sometimes be negative thinking, Gemini, but I think you're done with it. I think you're just done with it. Especially with the cards that are on the table here. Because, you know, we have the Chariot, we have the two Knights of Swords, which is you, Gemini. We have the Ten of Wands. I'm going to start with this energy actually. So the Ten of Wands is when you need to understand what's weighing you down. Some of you are still carrying baggage that you don't need to carry anymore. This is a 10. There's a completion here. Something's finished. And it's only slowing you down. It's stopping you from making progress in a situation. It's stopping you from moving on. Stopping you from refocusing on your path. Now, this isn't necessarily something that you can't cope with, Gemini. This person's back is bent, but it's not broken. But there's a message here that something is slowing you down, something is weighing you down, and it's about time to release the weights. And why am I saying that? Because we have the Chariot here, which is the card of Cancer. The Chariot, interestingly, is made of stone. And so the question is, how does this chariot go so fast if it's made of stone? It's a metaphor because it is about you choosing to take the reins of your life like the charioteer and release weights of the past. Release weights from within or in your external world in order to move forward. This charioteer comes from a village and he's leaving something behind. And now you're being asked to leave something behind to refocus, eyes on the prize, focusing on your goal in sight now, where you're heading. I feel as soon as you allow these burdens to release, you're going to get new clarity on where you're going. And this is your challenge, because this charioteer pulls his life into balance with those black and white sphinxes and charges ahead. There's progress to be made. There's victory here. There's success here. Success is achievable now. Achievement of goals is achievable now. That's what you're being told when the chariot appears. And all the while, you have this canopy, which has all the stars, very much like the universal night sky on it, telling you that you're being protected by the universe as you move forward on this journey. So you're being told, now is the time to reconnect to who you are, refocus on what you want in life, because you can move at speed towards it. It is achievable. This is a card of rising ambition. This is a card of, by reconnecting to who you truly are, Gemini, you're bringing positive change and getting direction back in your life and moving on from the weights that have held you back, that have slowed you down. It's very beautiful. Now, this could be in business and career. This could be in relationships. This could be moving on from people who don't serve you anymore. I feel that certainly with certain situations and certain people, you're done with the weights that they're putting on you, either in your external world or your internal world. Because you're turning your back. You see, there's so many, the cards are all turning their back on situations that just don't serve them anymore. And you're moving towards something that does. You're refocusing on your own path. You're putting in the work. The Three of Wands is putting in the work to bring about positive change in your life, because you're beginning to rechannel your own power, your own potential to bring new growth into your life. The 3 in tarot is very much about new growth. It's a blessed number as well. It can represent the Trinity. It's a force for bringing the beginnings of change in your life as well. And the Knight is very much about change as well. So I feel that by taking the steps that you need to take, you're bringing new success. You're seeing your path in a new light and taking the steps that you need to take to bring growth and expansion. This person is standing on a cliff and they can see the ships coming in. The reward for their efforts and their hard work is going to pay off. Your ships are coming in, there's success on the horizon, and you're charging towards that. You're making progress, you're making headway. This is what Spirit says. The decisions that you're making, the communication that you're having with people now, you're finding the words to speak your truth, I feel, as well. That is very much Page of Swords as well, that I can see in the reading too. It is giving you real clarity. It's making you make decisions. Everything is clear now in terms of what you want and what you're moving towards and what you're trying to manifest with that 3 of Wands. But sometimes in order to manifest the new, you turn your back on the old. And I feel that's what's very much happening now. Now, Gemini, we've got 2 pages, which is the very beginnings of change. The Page of Cups is, I mean, there's a number of meanings here. I feel, to be honest, you've got the Cups energy, which is very much to do with heart and emotions. And you've got the Swords energy, which is very much to do with the mind. So I feel certainly between these 2 cards, you're getting clarity, you're getting emotional centeredness to move forward now, to bring positive change into your life, to be open to receive new opportunities. But also this is very much about listening to your intuition, being open to unexpected surprises as well. Could be in love, could be something that you're just finding an emotional renewal, emotional rebirth with. This is a time of where you're finding that happy place and moving forward. I will say when 2 pages come up as well, yes, they're the beginnings of positive change, they're the beginnings of new beginnings even, but they can also represent children. And it might well be that some of you have been challenged with children. Some of you may have been or protecting your children, you know, whatever this energy is. I feel now you're restoring balance between the heart and the mind. You're finding clarity, you're getting emotional centeredness in order to make decisions. But I do feel for some of you, if there's been issues with children or you've been involved with issues with children, I feel you're finding solutions, you're moving on from that now. Because it's a time to put yourself first. The Queen of Pentacles is a card of nurturing. It's also understanding, listening to your true heart, listening to your true mind as well, in terms of how you create value, how you create wealth in your life, how you create careers in your, how you create money and wealth in your life. That could be to do with careers, that could be to do with jobs. It can also be to do with value, how you bring value into your life as well. So how you connect with people, understanding there are people who are of value, who you can trust, who bring solidity to your life, and there are also people that aren't. So I do feel with the Queen of Pentacles, there is a refocusing energy going on in terms of the people who you want to include in your life and those that you don't. The Queen of Pentacles can be somebody who is offering you an opportunity. That could be in money and career in particular. Could be of something of value to you. She could also be supporting you with children, giving you some honest advice or supporting you in some way. Could be even be financially. As an energy, the Queen of Pentacles says, now is a time to nurture yourself, put yourself first, focus on your path. She is surrounded by abundance because she understands her own practical abilities to bring success into her life, and this is worldly success. And now you're being told as well that you have everything that it takes, all the earthly skills and experience to bring success, monetary success into your life, money, wealth, prosperity. Can also be to do with the home, property as well. Can be to do with health as well. That's why I'm thinking pampering as well. Coming through a challenging time and finding new health and good health again. But either way, this is such a wonderful, positive, earthly energy of growth, abundance, understanding how to bring things to fruition in your life. Yeah. Beautiful energies. And we have Treasure Island. So I'm just going to read out the first lines for you. So this is Treasure Island. So we have the law of attraction bringing dreams into fruition, the result of positive thinking made manifest, and that is very much that 3 of Wands energy. Abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. So powerful, powerful message. It might well be that you're supporting your children financially as well. Okay. But we have success, and certainly in terms of money, career, overcoming challenges. This is very much the week of you're going to feel more in your element to do that, Gemini. So beautiful message. And we have Diamond for you as the angel card. Value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. And it is whatever God means to you, but the Queen of Pentacles wants for nothing because she has her own value on her own self, on her own skills, on her own experience. And now it's the time for you to do the same. So, beautiful message, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.